Hey baseball fans, how's it going? Hayden here, and in today's video, I'll be going over the three finalists for the New York Mets managerial position. So, let's stop wasting any time and let's dive right into it. So the first guy on today's list is Buck Showalter, who has been the #1 guy in talks surrounding the Mets managerial position. Showalter is definitely the most experienced guy on today's list and arguably the most experienced guy that the New York Mets were going after this whole offseason so far. Having 20 years of managerial experience, starting off with the New York Yankees in the mid-90s, right before they went on their playoff run, and is a partial reason why, as well as the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Texas Rangers, and of course the Baltimore Orioles. Currently, the 65-year-old is working as an MLB Network analyst. Fans have kind of mixed views on Showalter, which most of this comes from him being a old-school type guy, and many people seem to worry that Showalter will neglect analytics. However, Showalter was spoken to by SNY, and he stated, quote-unquote, that he showed little resistance to analytics. Another reason to blame on this possible thing that Showalter doesn't like analytics is because the Baltimore Orioles analytical department ran terribly inadequate, which trickled down to Showalter. Overall, I feel talks that Showalter dislikes analytics is a myth. Personally, I feel that managers and teams shouldn't just be relying on an iPad nor a regular set of eyes. They should be relying on a mix of both, which I feel Showalter can definitely bring. Overall, it seems that Showalter is the most experienced manager. He also holds people accountable, which we could see the last two managers that was lacked, and especially last season. Most importantly, we've seen positive responses from Mets owner Steve Cohen, who said he'd be fond of Showalter, as well as new acquisition in New York Met pitcher Max Scherzer, who said he'd love to pitch under Showalter. So I feel you have a connection, which shows a lot. Secondly, on today's video, we have Matt Cora, who is currently with the Tampa Bay Rays organization as a bench coach. However, he does have no managerial experience at the MLB level, but he does have 4 years at the minor league level. The first reasoning behind Cora is we could see he's a New York native, so the pressure and feeling of being in the Big Apple should hopefully be okay to battle with, as that's usually a big concern for a newcomer that managers have to tackle. As I just stated, Cora, yes, has no major league experience as a manager, but he has been second in command for the best team in the American League, not named the Houston Astros, for 4 seasons. Lastly, he's from the Rays organization, who, in my opinion, have one of the brightest thinking organizations out there, and we all know the saying about the Tampa Bay Rays. So our third possible manager and last one on today's video is Joe Espada, who, just like the last name on this list, has no managerial experience at the MLB level, but he has been around baseball for more than a decade with the Marlins and Yankees as a third base coach and is currently in a role as a bench coach for the Houston Astros. Espada is currently seen as a candidate for the current Mets managerial opening position, and there are many things that help him stand out as an actual contender for that position. Taking a look, we could see Espada has worked in 2 deep-driven analytical organizations, the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Espada takes in that analytical background along with his past baseball coaching and experiences. Putting those 2 together can definitely be a big thing for a manager. Alrighty, baseball fans, and that is the end of this video. Please feel free to give this video a like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and please, baseball fans, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, who is your #1 choice for the New York Mets managerial position? I'd be very interested to see. Till next time, baseball fans, see ya.